What do you think the body language of that owl is saying? I'm Michelle, and this is my romantic tangle, and I'd like to invite you to come thrifting with me. I have been finding more milk glass this week than you could shake a stick at. And I don't think it's that it's just on my radar because I'm always looking for it. I like that tennis racket mirror. That is, I don't know why it intrigues me so much, but it does, even though it seems off balance. So I saw this lidded candy dish and I thought, I've seen one just like it somewhere else very recently. And then I walked down the aisle, and at the other end of the aisle, oh, there's the other one. I saw it at this same store last week. So I went back down the aisle to grab the first one just to see if they were the same. And as far as I can tell, these two are the same. Except one is $7.99, that one on the left, and the other one is $4.99 with 25% off. So if you are a milk glass expert, tell me what the difference is. I didn't buy either of them, although the more I look at that, the more it is growing on me, and sooner or later there will be one in my house. But this is why it pays to know how things are priced in thrift stores, even at opposite ends of the same aisle in the same thrift store, I guess. I always have fun looking at the bric-a-brac, and I know these two gals are dress forms, but they just really look like Barbie dolls that have had their heads removed because they've got that little ball on the neck. And then these angels, that's what I'm picking up right here, they were fuzzy. I don't think I've ever seen fuzzy angels before. I mean, I've also never looked. It is always fun to look at the stuff people bought to put on their shelves. This little boy with the saxophone has a companion piece that is a little girl with her hands over her ears. At a different thrift store this week, where my video came out badly, I found the little girl and two of the little saxophone boys painted to match. So I want to know what the story behind that is, because I'm thinking maybe somebody had two brothers. I don't think it's an accident those three all found their way together. Sometimes I find pairs, but I've never found a trio. And I don't even need to tell you that I love the shimmery, sparkly glass, because who wouldn't love the shimmery, sparkly glass? It wouldn't be a visit to the thrift store without checking out the sewing machines. And this one, it's pretty, but it's missing its bobbin case, and maybe they have it at the cash register up front, but I'm afraid not. And you know, if you want a Treadle sewing machine in your life, personally, I would go for one that I had a prayer of making it work. So it's something to think about checking. I see them with bobbin cases and I see them without bobbin cases. And of course, I have no idea how some of those bobbin cases work. This said it was a lovely sewing table, and I tried to check if there was a machine inside, but the lid was really sticking and I wasn't quite motivated enough to wrestle with it and try to pry it open. So we'll have to live with that mystery. Walk past this little black machine without even seeing it. Isn't it a cutie? There are always pinking shears. There are never sewing shears. Why is that a thing? Probably because the sewing shears have other purposes and get put in the junk drawer or demoted from fabric scissors. Remember all the quilt tops I did a video about a while back? Most of them are still here, which does make me hopeful because I'm glad that they are still here, that they have been moved to a spot where they are more visible, and hopefully they have homes. I will not be seen until I have my caffeine. I like that sentiment a lot and think my oldest son would too. And I've never seen a globe covered with Scrabble tiles. I'm just fascinated by the idea. Neat to know that's out in the world. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this is not painted milk glass, but I've seen it twice now, and darn, that looks like that milk glass vase that is everywhere, and the paint was already starting to chip, so that's not the color the glass is. If I'm wrong, please let me know. And I shouldn't feel bad about it because I probably saw 10 of those milk glass vases on this thrifting trip alone, and all of the others were fine and still in their pristine condition, and somebody owned that. That was their vase. They could do whatever they wanted to with it, but it hurts my feelings. I shopped all day long without realizing I had embroidery floss stuck to the bottom of my purse. Thanks for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my romantic tangle.